What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Rhurim campaign on the Dawnless Days Total War, a Lord of the Rings overhaul mod for Total War Attila. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, the Orocarni are finally finished. The dwarves in the Eastern Mountain are destroyed. And so now we have the opportunity to finally reinforce our northern side and our western side against the Woodland Realm, Dale, and potentially Erebor soon. Thankfully, at the moment, we do have peace with them, but Dale is pushing pretty heavy against us. We've lost quite a bit of territory to try and reclaim our territory in the south. We plan on saving our money until next turn so we can pay Mordor for the second time, 7k, to try and get our territory back. Hopefully they give it to us. And we got some reinforcements. We have the Rhurim. We have Mordor. Mordor did take this territory, sadly, but, you know, if we gotta pay Mordor for some territory, we'll do it. We'll do it. In the long run, it'll be worth it to help boost our economy, help us afford more armies, and keep on pushing. We have Cegric here, who has some okay troops. He's got some tier 2s in here. I don't know if we'll be able to make it here in time. We might have to drop another governor to save him. But we'll kind of see what happens. So, I think we've done everything for this turn before we went ahead and ended the last episode. Let me just double check. You're kind of holding the line here while our main force pushes forward. I'd like to reclaim a little territory and start boosting our buildings in our more protected territories before we start raising another army. I want to keep investing into our economy. So yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn. We can assign a provincial governor, but we are good on that for the moment. These guys keep wanting gifts from me, and they're not going to get it. You're not even the Dark Lord, Sauron, anymore. You're a Black Númenórean, and, yeah. You will not just be taking my stuff. It's not going to happen, buddy. Now, they could potentially push me with 3 armies at our capital, and, losing that force would kind of suck, I'm not going to lie. Losing our capital for the second time would also kind of suck. And the Bjornings go to war with the Haradrim because the Haradrim are pushing. Holy moly, dudes. I did not see this happening. They got 3 territories over here. And it looks like Lothlorien was actually wiped. Wow. Okay. Well, we're not breaking in our alliance with the Haradrim. That would be silly. So we're at war with another faction. We're gonna have to take our governor out of here. We can't afford to lose. I mean, we could lose him, but I'd rather not. It's Funber. He's a level 6? Level 7? I think that's 7. We definitely don't want to lose him. So we are going to go ahead and kick you out to save you. Hopefully do some decent damage with the garrison here. Weaken them a bit. And go from there. You do have night battles. We could 1v1 these forces.
Make ready for war.
We don't have a huge amount of cavalry, and they have a lot of javelins. Our infantry should be okay to take them on. We have a decent amount of archers. And we have a pretty good garrison, so even if we take some losses here, we should be able to continue holding. That's a solid general right there.
I come from the Eastern lands.
I'm gonna try and take out their weaker general. And technically their weaker force. Night battle, it is evenly matched still. If we lose this, that's rough. That's very rough. But, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Jump on in and claim victory for the Eastern Empire. Don't want to fight in a sandstorm. Don't want to fight in the fog. I might just do the sandstorm. It's equivalent to rain. It's better than fog. Alright, so we're going to do a center line of spears. But we're going to do a thicker line, I think. Thicker line of spears. The Rhurim infantry on the left flank, supported by our runic savages shock troops. Do something like this with our formation. I'm gonna have my 4 main archers in the center, and then maybe we can do some flanking with our other archers. They don't have any calves, so, and then we'll put our cav all the way on the side. Let's do something like this. Hopefully we can get some nice wraparounds.
I have led you many times before. I know you put your trust in me. Once more, listen to my command. Keep disciplined on the field of battle, and remember all.
The sandstorm is kind of cool. I'm pretty sure sandstorms are in vanilla Attila as well. I never really fight in the desert, so it's cool to have like a different weather effect. Never really started in the south. I mean, when we did our Western Roman Empire campaign, we had some southern settlements and some fights in the south, but I would assume that we would have just skipped the sandstorm weather and tried to go for a dry deployment. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward. I kind of would like some horse archers, actually. But we have to get the tier 3 cavalry building. And I'd rather focus infantry first. Alright, let's try and line up our archers here. Get our archers in range. Archers at the ready. Loose. Absolutely demolishing these troops. So we're gonna go quick reload as quickly as possible. Probably gonna go shield wall here. I'm gonna need you guys going after the spears.
The enemy has discovered our hidden troops.
I'm gonna need you guys to push these javelins back. We're gonna want to play a little aggressive here. You guys got it there. You guys can all focus those spear militia. We're gonna start cutting those troops off. You guys should handle those rivermen no problem. These javs are kind of problematic for us. If we lose these archers, I'm not really worried about it. Alright, let's get you guys on the flank. Pull you guys on out. Archers are getting 8 up. Okay.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Yeah, we really don't want these guys head-to-head against the spears. This is a bad matchup for them. We want them turning around and flanking, but our harem infantry should be doing okay. Our clan spears don't seem to be struggling too much, which is nice.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
Who's that? That's our archers. That's fine. That's not super great. Start getting you guys at a better angle. Yeah, these runic savages are getting demolished. All those jabs. Alright, spears over here. We're gonna need our axes over in this direction. You guys are supposed to be charging. Instead, you just eat javelin volleys, which is fantastic.
Make ready for war.
Our men are rallying. They're not done yet.
Yeah, these runic savages are about to get wrecked, dude. Let's go ahead and flank here. Hopefully our cav can sit there and finish off these jabs. Lost a couple units, but hopefully we'll have some time to recruit. Make sure we're getting the flanks to break their morale quickly.
Make ready for war. I will crush them.
The men are
Both of
broken
our
and running
runic
for their
savages are
lives.
not doing so well. Otherwise, we are breaking them. Start shifting you guys on over. Let's continue to try and hit that general. Don't need both axes chasing. How long have you guys been back here? Reform. You guys focus these jabs. Cav, keep pressing them.
We will rise up.
Start focusing that general again now that he's pulling out.
I will crush them.
We have gained the upper hand.
Alright, once we get to surrounding their troops, should be good and finished.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Focus that cavalry. You guys are gonna keep running them down. Perfect. There goes the break.
God
Not
be
too
good.
shabby.
We are moments away from victory.
Did lose, I believe one of our archers, both of our runic savages. One of our cab took some heavy losses because I'm pretty sure I gave it a command and it decided to just sit there and eat javelins. But other than that, not too bad. Not too bad. I will take it. Should have wiped a good majority of their units completely. Run down these last couple if we can. And hopefully that's nearly a full army wiped, which means only 2 should be coming back. I don't think we got the general. We did lose a cav and our runic savages. Okay, so that's what we're gonna want to recruit. Probably go for replenishment. reorganize.
Eastern lands.
I'm not super confident, especially with losing a cav on taking out these guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and fall back. Use the garrison. You have some pikes, but it's really nothing too serious.
Their land will be ours.
For you, we want some extra replenishment. That would be great. And then we'll take the runic savages back. I think I'm gonna drop these archers as well. And get... We could get some jabs of our own. I just don't think that they'll be very useful at the moment. I might just go another cav. 5 archers should be enough. 4 cav will be nice for the Woodland Realms archers and all of their javelin of Dale that they seem to keep pushing out. I would like to see... Maybe we can get away for trading for the settlement. Yes! Yes! Alright, we're just gonna dismantle everything for now. Get some money. We will repair the gold veins, though. Okay, that is great news. That is wonderful. Now we have all of our southern territory back, so now it's just pushing the front line. That's all we gotta do. Continue pushing them back. We have 16 units. Plus another, what? 10? So we got 26 units against 36 units. However, we are gonna have walls. And they have some very, they just have single tier units. We have some very solid archers. I am a little nervous. About our troops being injured here. We really need to get the Balkoth spears. Need the Balkoth troops. Fjornings in the Rhurim. Faction encountered. Rank gained. Request region accepted. You're keeping an eye on Erebor. You're keeping an eye over here, which is fine. Actually bring you down just a tad. Mordor is doing very solid against the Woodland Realm, which is fantastic. They are seeming to take this entire province, which is fine. Like, if we can get this, we can just start pushing north. I'm fine with that. I'm not too pressed about this territory. At least not at the moment. In terms of this research, Balkoth clan, yeah, we still need that. Ew. We do still need this on the entirety of the province of Talith Eglin to unlock this reform. But it also it's weird to me because it seems like we already... Oh, we also can't get Rhurim units until we get this. Okay. But it seems like we can get the research. Like, it's not like grayed out or anything, but it never was, which is confusing to me. Even like, this hasn't changed whether we had the region or not. So I don't know if that's like messed up right now or what. Strength ranking. We're 6. Yeah, Lothlorien got wiped. I bet Lothlorien... I don't know why Lothlorien struggles so much. I mean, to be fair, Dol Guldur is right here. But I feel like Dol Guldur's always distracted up here at the start. The goblins just wreck Lothlorien every time. But Gundabad and Lothlorien both kind of seem like they're going to be tough factions in the next update, which I am so excited for. So excited to see some new factions. Obviously, we have some factions here to play, but I do think after this campaign, I'm going to take a small break on the Dawnless days and wait for that next patch. Kind of see what is all added, what changes they make, what updates they bring. I don't want to exhaust the mod, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go through all the factions. I want to make sure that we still save some new experiences for when they add things into the game, but I think we're ready to end the turn. Not joining your war against Erebor, buddy. You guys seem to be struggling with Rohan a little bit. Not gonna lie. You are going to press me, so I'm glad we took that governor out. Let's go ahead and try to do as much damage as possible because our army, our main force, is on its way. Which is fantastic. Ah. Good old smoothie. Okay. It's this map. This map is where we held the dwarves. The dwarves. I actually think I'm gonna hold back here.
I will crush them.
Ah. I don't want to hold the walls because they have bowmen. Do we? Do we want to hold the walls? They have 2 towers. Maybe we will just hold the walls. Take as much advantage of these towers as we can.
I will crush them.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Might have better luck with the towers. They are bringing their higher tier infantry. Alright, I'm gonna move you guys on over. Do they have any pikes over here? Doesn't really look like it. They have their Vineland patrollers. Alright, your guys' main concern is getting involved with this infantry.
Enemy troops have reached the walls!
And then we need to take out these pikes. Those pikes could become a serious issue. Their archers are demolishing us.
Soldiers!
But we want to be doing as much damage to their higher tier troops as we can. It's just we have all clans people.
We are losing our advantage!
Yeah, our archers are getting demolished.
Soldiers!
Kinda feel like maybe we should have just pressed back. Held the barricade here. But it's all good. Barely did any damage to those pikes.
Broken and are fleeing.
Keep focusing those pikes.
Our forces have found their courage. Back to the fight.
You fools. Let's pull you guys back. they've only lost 300. Let's try to get our axes in there to... Nope.
Nothing remains.
Couldn't save the tower. We've done some decent damage to like some of their shipmen. Lost about 500, which isn't awful, especially for the quality of troops we have. I still think it would have been better if we just pulled back, though. Maybe, maybe not. I just think their archers did too much damage to us.
This is a shameful
Their ranged troops. Bit too much damage. We're sitting at about 600.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Did do some okay damage to their pikes. I mean, it was a lot of their higher tier units that we damaged. But it does make me nervous to push into the settlement if they take it. We could always siege them down, make them come out. They are gonna conquer it. And I think they're sieging our capital. Which is a bold move. But now the woodsmen are starting to push out. Lunbar has wavering loyalty. Okay. Let's go ahead and secure that. Everybody else's loyalty is doing just fine.
Their land will be
You guys are hitting me here.
I come from the
That's not
eastern
what I wanted to do.
lands.
You can reach. You took a lot of
Right on the
replenishment. How confident are we in taking out this force? I think we can do it. With our main army, I think we can do it. What can you do? Bribe soldiers? That could be solid on their archers, honestly. 35% chance. Or decrease the morale for all units. I might try to decrease the morale, make them break sooner. Nice. 81% success chance. I don't even know what your chance of critically failing was, but I would assume less than 10. So that's fantastic. Alright. 2 turns until they start attritioning. We might just siege them down. Honestly. They do have another force here, so we gotta be a little careful on that.
I come from the
No
eastern
shot that we
lands.
can just let these guys continue to siege us.
None will live.
And no shot that they want to fight us. That's crazy. Especially with our clan guards, we have extra archers. With this force, you want to fight me? Alright, dude. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm quite surprised. Our troops are pretty injured. I'll give you that much. Reinforcements are coming from like right here. We do only have the 2 cav. Dude, now that you got your... I mean, I wish you still had a weapon, but now that you got your armor, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
This enemy has nothing.
Look! friendly banners! Our reinforcements arrive!
And give it back thrice fold. I look forward to sharing this fight with you for the homeland.
The enemy approaches!
Ooh, they're like they have a very tight formation. Not expecting that. We actually haven't seen a few of these units before. We haven't seen the runic archers. Very Egyptian vibes. And then the clan guards we haven't seen. There's that classic Easterling look. Those guys look good. What do you guys have? Spear wall? Shield wall, shield wall. You guys don't have any abilities.
I will crush them.
Oh, right, we have our governor as well. Let's make sure we get you in there, buddy. Oh, buddy, old pal. Alright, let's start sending this cab out. Yeah, I want you guys to be a little more spread.
Ready for war.
Let's do something more like this. I mean, their flanks are extended way too far. Should be able to clean up a few of their ranged troops. Did take out one of our units. Should be able to clean up these guys pretty quickly. As long as our guys keep pushing through, don't get caught on the jabs. You guys need to be on quick reload. I am a little worried about the rest of their jabs.
Beware! Our hidden units have been revealed!
Because our guys are pretty far out and extended.
I will crush them. Make ready for war.
Very extended at that. Alright, those guys are wiped. Which means you guys are going to start pushing here. And you guys are going to loop around.
I will crush them.
You guys are getting demolished.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives!
Alright, Cav's getting in there, which is fantastic.
We will rise up.
Archers, I need you guys ready to continue shooting these javelins. You guys are going to flank around and clean up our left flank, as our center is starting to collapse with our weak spears.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle!
Alright, we should clean
The
up
men are
those
broken and
jabs.
running for their lives!
Yep. Focus the javelins, focus the javelins. Knock out all of the javelins.
I will crush them.
That right flank just collapsed on the enemy side.
Make ready for war.
Alright, you guys need to wrap around and start helping our center. Okay, we caught one of their javelins at least, but that unit's probably gonna die. Which, I mean, it is what it is.
Soldiers, we will rise up.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Who's that? Yeah, that's these guys here. You guys can shoot these units in the back. Let's get you involved. Yeah, let's just start taking out their infantry with our archers. Cav isn't doing so hot. For some reason, these guys decided to push me.
The
Odd.
battle is turning in our favor.
Let's get our archers ready to take on their lord.
Our men have regrouped.
These guys are throwing some jabs at you. I'm surprised it's taking you so long to clean that up.
We have orders. We will rise up.
Their men get there.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
You guys should have that handled. We can really do as much damage as possible.
We will rise up.
Our
They're
men
down to
return
7.
to the fight.
They're down to 3. So we get these archers in position. We'll have 8 units of archers. He's about to break anyways.
Make ready for war.
Okay, I think that's GG's.
Godspeed good. We are moments away from victory.
Keep running down who we can. We'll run down this last unit. Down to 5. Victory is ours. Does look like we lost one of our harem infantry. These shipmen went nuts. 292, my lord. But that's a second Dale army down. This time I think I'm going to loot the battlefield and take some money.
Their land will be ours. Ruin them.
Do aggressive stance since they have ranged troops.
Advance. We
Pursue.
move.
And then let's get you back into the
Make
settlement.
ready for war.
And then let's go ahead and get our troops back. Okay, we have a lot of money to spend. So over here first, we can upgrade our farms for more food. It's never a bad idea. Upgrading our defenses is never a bad idea. Probably upgrade here first, though. And then down here in the mountains. Let's go ahead and get this going. Get our mining going. The mines. Mission succeeded. Nice. Check them out. We're working on securing your loyalty. We have 1 turn until this research is done. Wealth from manufacturer plus 10% wealth from sustenance. We have 4,000 income right now. We don't want to assign a governor at the moment. Rhurim are losing all their ground right now, but it is forcing, like, the woodland realm to fall back, so... Your recent successes reverberate and echo throughout Rune, where once the people living under the weak and chaotic clans resisted the idea of joining your confederacy. The power and order of the Rhurim is enticing. Control and tax rate. And loyalty. Karis Menegrim. That's here. Alright, let's go ahead and repair these buildings. We want farms in here. Conversion. Break you guys down. Conversion.
Their land will be ours.
We're just gonna merge these units. That leaves us with 2 spears. Let's go ahead and get another harem infantry. I think I am, even though you have decent veterancy, I'm gonna get rid of you. And I'm gonna get rid of you. And so that leaves us with 1 more archer. Get 2 more harem infantry, and then maybe we'll get another cav. I'd like to get rid of those spears completely, but for now, we don't have the money for research. Let's go looting income and sacking income. Control penalties, raiding income, diplomatic relations with all evil factions. It's pretty solid. Battle movement speed would be nice. Cultural influence shift. Campaign movement range would actually be fire. Okay, we'll start with that. We'll go through here. Attrition from weather and terrain would be kind of nice.
I come from the eastern
So we're going to build you up to a very solid stack. At least with what we currently have in our armies. I need to start sending you south. I need to make sure that that Dale is not sending reinforcements. I don't need this guy getting caught off guard. That would be bad. And then I'm going to move you guys on over so we can scout this out. Because before we build up this last unit, I might go ahead and take this settlement back. That's a decent garrison you have there. That's pretty solid. Okay, so Mordor's here. Pushing the Wood Elves back. We have a Haradrim force here, which is decent. You are hitting this Dwarven settlement, it looks like, which is good to see. Haradrim got beaten back here, but that's fine, because now we're moving up in waves. Haradrim has a force here, but I don't think... They're not at war with Rohan. So you're not going to be able to help Mordor there, and Mordor is focused up here. Legolas is gonna attrition out, which is kind of nice. But yeah, you guys have nothing to push Rohan back with, which is kind of scary. Not a huge fan of that. Okay, I think we're ready to end another turn though. Everybody's got office positions. What does influence look like? Honestly, you have a decent amount. Let's go ahead and Request the privilege of accompanying another more experienced character so that you may gain experience from their exploits. Let's go and embezzle funds. I'm gonna see how that kind of works. Like, so you'll gradually gain experience for not doing anything? Kind of what it seems. Okay, and then we'll save the rest and end another turn. No provincial governor yet. Yeah. Rohan's gonna take all of Gondor's territory back. But, Mordor is making some gains in the north. So I guess it's not all bad. Cover their tracks. You will surely learn much. Okay, so I'm assuming that just means you gradually gain XP. Your agent gained a level. Agent is max level. At that.
Their land will be ours.
You, my friends, are gonna come hit this settlement.
None will live.
Next turn. If we lose this to rebels, we lose it to rebels. Because then Dale might have to push through them, which will be nice. These guys are starting to attrition, which is exactly what we're looking for. We'll go ahead and build up some more siege towers, just in case. We need to apply some pressure.
Go forward.
We're gonna keep you over here. We have Nori. He does have a lot of Iron Hill crossbows, but he's got all range troops in there, except for a few Dale mercenaries. Probably just want to keep pushing out food. Wealth from maritime commerce, that doesn't really help us. Not in this region, at least. Build a small iron mine. Over here, let's get to the commons. And let's break you down. Okay, and I think we're good to end another turn. Yeah, you guys have an okay garrison. That makes me a little nervous, but we should be fine. We'll be fine. Make sure that they don't have any forces over here, though, because that could be bad. Alright, let's go ahead and end another turn. Turn 128 for us. Wow, that desert was bright. Dale is sending another force this way. They have a force there.
I come from the east.
Oh no. You just barely can't reach.
Advance.
Okay, that does mean that we can raid a little bit, though. Add 1,000 to our income.
Their land will be ours. Men of the east. Advance.
And then once we take this settlement, we'll have vision over all of this area. As long as Mordor can hold. They're going head-to-head with Biffer. You guys are up against the Woodmen. Rohan is certainly making some gains here. And the Haradrim are pulling back, which isn't super great. Man, Mordor worked so hard for that territory. But they're still making gains, so not the end of the world. I would like them to turn around and start dealing with Rohan. Honestly. Just so maybe they can lose some territory. But I don't mind what they're doing right now because it gives us a chance to reclaim our territory in the east and boost our economy to build up more forces. So they can keep doing what they're doing for all I care. Let's get those 2 buildings in. I'm not convinced about repairing those buildings at the moment. Here, I mean, we might as well go industry. Let's get the sheep pens. That's gonna be all of our money. It says that's an easy victory, so I'm gonna take this auto resolve. I'm sure we'll have plenty of fights up the road. Let's take our city back. Repair a little bit. And then now that we have Upper Rune back, let's put you back in Upper Rune. And then you can increase our tax rate. Income's at 5K. Once we take this little settlement here, I might start building up that next army. Although, to be honest, I would like to get a tier 3 building. But we're not going to be able to recruit any of those troops yet, are we? At least not the Rhurim. Okay. Well, let's see what Dale's response is. Oh, Lord. Mordor and Rohan going head to head. They're trying to defend, aren't they? They're giving it their best shot. I'll give them that. Alright, what does this fight look like? Because you have this reinforcement army coming. This army's not too bad. Ooh. You're starting to push out more tier 2 troops.
Their land will be ours.
This could be trouble. Oh, no kidding. It's walled.
Slay them.
No kidding. Oh, no. No. Can't do it.
Keep together.
Not yet.
Make ready for war.
Let's play it safe. I can't afford to lose that army right now. Alright, capital, you definitely need to get repaired. Try and fix your public order a bit. We're gonna start heading towards Terranos. Ooh. Are we?
Advance.
Let's move you to this edge. And maybe we push back this rebellion. And double team, like clean up all of these forces. And double team this settlement if need be. So let's fall back. Kind of stabilize all of this territory here. And then think about potentially spreading our forces. Yeah, okay, so we have Variag Riders and Kondish Horse Archers. Both might not be that bad. We have Clan Guards, Kondish Sentries, Rhurim Halberds, and Rhurim Macemen. But Rhurim units I don't think we can get yet. What's the other units? Talith Eglin. So we have Khand, Upper Room, Harem Clan, Faradrim, Variag. So we're missing Rockro here, Balkoth, and Rhurim. We have access to the con units. The archers are definitely pointless. But what? That's better shock? Are those guys shock troops? The conjure sentries? That gives me like great weapon vibes. Or is that's just sword infantry actually, isn't it? Is that sword infantry? We got axes, pole arms, spears. Maybe it is just swords. Better cav or better infantry. I mean, getting better spears would be huge, I'm not gonna lie. And also, is this where we want to recruit those guys from? That's another question we gotta ask. This isn't horrible. It's gonna hit our food. Okay, let's focus on building up our food first then. Maybe once these food buildings are complete and we kind of see where we're at in terms of food, we can go ahead and grab that. Start pushing out some tier 3 units. Especially since Dale's starting to push out their tier 2s. If we can stay like one step ahead, we should win our 1v1s against their armies. Plus, we need some better troops to compete with the Woodland Realm whenever we go toe-to-toe with them. What's the difference in the term of saying going head-to-head versus going toe-to-toe? Is there a difference? Why are those both sayings? Neck and neck. The race is neck and neck. Toe-to-toe, head-to-head. Heck if I know. Heck if I know. How is public order doing here? It's only -1. That's not bad. And it looks like these buildings repaired themselves for the most part. So let's go ahead and end another turn. Income's at 4,200. We're not assigning a provincial governor at the moment. Those rebels are probably going to take that settlement right now. That would be my guess. Okay. So, what? This force pulled back into Tornost. This force is kind of sitting here. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do... 1v1, you can't beat me. I am a little worried that somehow in Force March, these guys might reach me.
Their land will be ours.
But I would like to raid. We also got to think, like, what if this airborne force hits me? Maybe we just play it safe. Wait for our reinforcements to come on in. First things first, we want to take out the rebellion. It's going to be issue number 1, so hopefully we can hold on to the settlement. Then we work together to take this settlement back. And then we might split. I might send one force this way to start taking Dorwinian, the other force to start reclaiming Lower Rune. And then we kind of meet here? Maybe? Because we still have these Dale settlements that they could come from. So they could still hit us from the north. And then we still got to worry about Erebor whenever they're going to decide to clear war on us. Something to keep in mind.
From the eastern lands.
Alright. Lower Rune, you're obviously having public order issues. Runic Plains, we're waiting on your food. Alright. Let's go after economy first. 97 food? Yep. We're gonna be upgrading that mine again. Which means we're not gonna be able to afford anything else, but I am fine with that. We're up to 4,600 income. Let's go ahead and end the turn one more time before we end things for today. And see where we set ourselves up for next time. Ew. I don't want to be at war with Erebor. Oof. Mordor just got schmacked. Not looking super great for them, is it? I mean, it's gonna be really hard for them to lose, like, the Heartlands. Mordor itself. Is it called the Heartlands? It was the Southlands, right? Yeah, Mordor Heartlands. No, I'm not joining your war. Let me enjoy my peace. Please. Okay, rebels are gonna hit me, so you know the drill. We fight this, weaken them as much as possible. The good news is their troops are as equally as bad as ours, so hopefully we can do some decent damage. We should have walls. We have one breach. Ugh, settlement strength is down, wall strength is down. Still probably try to do as much damage as we can. Swoop in to save the day with our best general, our best army. Link up our forces and start pushing Dale back some more. So, all of that next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.